What if I told you that loading screens could change gaming forever? Big budget games, small games, mobile games, cloud games. It really doesn't matter what you choose because they all have loading screens. They're long, they're boring, they sometimes have cool tips. That one's not cool. But what if I told you that something this hated in video games could bring the cost of every game to zero? 0 pennies, 0 ruples, 0 favors from that sketchy guy down the street in exchange for a used copy of Mass Effect 2. 0. You simply pick up the controller, select a game, and now do you want to know how? You take the blue Skittle, your story ends. You load the games however you please. You take the red Skittle, you stay in load land to see how ads, yes, these ads, can be added without affecting the game whatsoever. And I show you just how deep the savings get. Technically it's a video, so I'm just gonna pick the red one for you. Now we'll need to get some water to wash this down, and I know just the right place. This is the location of a growing water company called Free Water. But what does a water company have to do with games or their loading screens? And also, why am I still wearing this? Well, you see, the founder of Free Water, Josh Cliffords, had a problem that was killing him. He volunteered at refugee camps and quickly noticed that they had low amounts of safe drinking water.
Roughly 20 or 25% of them said they left their country because they didn't have water, food, or medicine.
Yeah, water. But the real problem was getting fresh water to these camps wasn't cheap at all. So Josh decided to solve the problem by doing, frankly, the impossible. He just gave it away for free, then had the audacity to call it Free Water. Honestly, it's kind of a baller move. But how do you package millions of bottles of water and then just give it away for free? How does that make any sense?
If I can just drink it, throw it in the garbage, and take another one, it's free?
It's free.
Well, it turns out that Josh was able to make this happen because the bottle was actually free real estate for advertisement. Ah yes, the dots are forming now, aren't they? Advertisers would pay to place their ads in bulk orders, fund the water, and then Josh here would just give it away. And in doing so, everybody wins.
Wait, you want to put ads in games instead of loading screens, Goose?
No, that's just insane. First off, it would ruin the entire experience. But then after that, there's just too many problems. Number one, how would you actually put the ads in every video game? Number two, how would you change the ads if the user isn't connected to the internet? And number three, how would you know if the ads even worked in order to sell more? It's silly. It'd never work. It's basically impossible. You'd need the games to be played over the internet and to be played in some central location managed by a bigger company that had enough metrics to target ads to specific people. It's just like, where are you gonna find that? Wait, hold on. Isn't that exactly what cloud gaming is?
Cloud gaming.
Cloud gaming. Cloud gaming. Cloud gaming. Cloud gaming.
For those of you who don't know, cloud gaming is a method of playing your game the same way that your grandma watches Netflix. Rather than popping in that dusty old copy of Ace Ventura,
Alrighty then.
she can just flip to Netflix, pick the movie, and well, cloud gaming is the same exact thing, but for video games. Except some engineers thought it'd be really cool to call streaming cloud and confuse everyone. You'll see that a lot in technology. A lot of really smart people like to overcomplicate simple things. You see, game companies noticed a problem. There were millions of people who liked to play games but didn't have the resources to get a new TV, console, PC, you get the point. So companies like these guys offered a subscription service to allow anyone to stream their games from the cloud. See, look, I'm playing Peppa Pig on my phone as we speak. And you know what? It's Goose-tastic. And yeah, we're still saying it. 6 months later, we're still saying it. Comment below if you feel Goose-tastic. So how does it work? And why is a grown man playing Peppa Pig? Isn't that kind of sad? Ignoring those last few incredibly hurtful questions, it's so simple I'll even let Toon Goose explain it. Basically, I press buttons on my phone, which is sent to our pals in the cloud. But what you don't know is our pals are actually up there playing the real game for me. And in return, they send me back footage of what happened as fast as my internet lets them. No downloads, no installs, no nothing. And best of all, I now can play games anywhere. Remember that, because it's gonna be important later. You see, Free Water figured out a way to get water to those in need despite what had to have been the hardest pitch meeting of all time. So we want to give it away for free, but there is a huge caveat here. The advertisers they got weren't targeting to anyone really. They were just mini billboards for some company you may or may not care about. But when you do that, the ads are much less likely to turn into actual dollars. So if you want buku bucks, targeted ads are how you do that. That's because these types of ads target you based off your data. What you've liked, what you've commented on, what you've shared. If they know more about you, then the ads are more valuable because you're more likely to buy whatever it is that they're selling.
Listen, we know lots of guys out there struggle with beard growth, or maybe they have some patchiness.
What? I can grow a beard. So Free Water can only get so much money, which blocks them from selling directly to the average goose like you or me.
So how do you get it for free and then give it away for free?
Because we put ads on the bottle and that pays for everything.
But Cloud? Oh, you best believe these companies know everything about you, whether you like it or not. And they'd know how many ads you saw, how many you clicked on, and therefore could get way more money than Free Water ever could. Remember, when you play games on the cloud, you aren't really playing the game. You're sending your controller inputs to the cloud, and you're getting video and audio back to give you the illusion of playing the game. That means that the cloud controls the game and knows what's being pushed to you, which means it could detect when a loading screen exists before it pushes it out. Rather than send you a boring loading screen with some hurtful tip on it, it can swap over to a targeted ad. So now you get a free game for watching some stupid ad while you're fast traveling to Tamriel. These guys get money by sending those ads to the right people, and advertisers get money every time you buy their double XP Halo Mountain Dew. And we all know that you're gonna do it. Just stop, you have a problem.
Stop it. Get some help.
Once again, everybody wins. Except one thing. These are the same companies that are known to charge an arm and a leg for brand new graphics cards, AAA experiences, or even the color blue. These guys smell money a mile away. Ooh. So they probably blast you with ads, ruin the gaming experience, then still find new ways to charge you. Now hear me out. What if we charged for the actual weapons? Deborah, you get this man a promotion right now. We are gonna be rich! So, how did Free Water avoid this problem? Well, water is a super competitive industry, which is kind of messed up when you think about it. And Free Water is just another option for us to choose from. You could buy your Fiji water to show everyone how much money you like to waste. You could buy Dasani to show you only eat at Subway. Or you could get some free water by rocking an ad that you'll probably just ignore. It always comes back down to one single thing, choice. Which is why I've chosen to do the work for these guys. In return, I ask for no money, only for you all to subscribe to Zenkai Goose, aka Canada's creator protege, so we can finally be Timothy J. Horton in subscribers and show the world what Canada's truly capable of. Now, drum roll, please. Introducing the Zenkai tier. An open request for all cloud providers, Nvidia, Microsoft, Sony, Amazon. What's left of Stadia? Are they still a thing? It's a new free tier to cloud streaming that allows anyone with an internet connection to play games for free. You simply pick up the game to play, stream it right to your domicile, but when subscribed to Zenkai, detect all loading screens and replace them with a relevant ad. So, for playing Doom, show me a punching bag. Playing Last of Us? Show me antidepressants. Playing Halo Infinite in hopes it returns to the glory days of old Halo? Show me therapists in my local area.
But Goose, people hate ads. We've had enough of them.
Look, that's okay, because like Free Water, it's just another option for folks to choose from. If you want the purest experience, play the game on your favorite device or just pay for the next tier, like it is today. But some folks can't afford to pay for games, so for them, ads might be a great choice. If enough people get the opportunity to play the games that blew us away, it might create new creatives, new visionaries, but more importantly, just like Free Water, it gives the world a few more choices. Because, ladies and gentle geese, loading screens might be a necessary part of video games. They might be long, they might be boring, and they might have cool tips. God, that is still there, huh? But what if I told you that it wasn't the only thing gaming could change forever? You take the blue Skittle, Your story ends and you go about your day. You take the red Skittle, you stay informed and see just how deep television is about to change.